say, ayaw ko raw palamang. At first, I didn't know how to take it. But as time went on, I realized those words become part of my motivation. Instead of letting it pressure me, I turned it into inspiration. It reminded me to keep improving, not to compete with others, but to become better than who I was yesterday. But before I begin, allow me to acknowledge the presence of our distinguished guest, Dr. Alfredo B. Gomaro Jr., EDD, CESO-5, Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Perfecta M. Bautista, EPS in English, at the same time our guardian supervisor. Our school head, Sir Constantino T. Agpalo II. Our guest speaker, Ma'am Angelica M. Munayo, RPH. Barangay Captain, Honorable Judy Balberan, SK Chairman, Honorable Eliza Vallejo Corpus, SPTA Vice President, Sir Melchor P. Corpus, as well as our dedicated faculty and staff, school administrators, stakeholders, proud parents, and my fellow completers. A pleasant day to everyone. For those who may not know me, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Lovejoy Corpus, and I am deeply honored to stand before you today. Let me take you back to a moment that stayed with me. March 14, 2026. This was the day I started writing this speech. At that time, I wasn't even sure if I would be the one to deliver it. I was simply writing my thoughts, my memories, my gratitude. I wrote with hope, but also with uncertainty. Because sometimes, life does not promise us the stage. It only gives us the chance to prepare for it. There were many moments when I doubted myself. Moments when I asked, ako ba talaga? Moments when I wondered if all the hard work, sleepless nights, and silent prayers would ever be enough. But as time passed, I realized something important. Sometimes, we begin preparing for something even before we know it is meant for us. This day, standing here before all of you, I realize that the things we whisper in our prayers are often the same things God slowly prepared us for. Because this moment is not just about standing on the stage. It is about memory, every lesson, every struggle, and every person who helped us reach this point. Today, I was given the opportunity to deliver this word of gratitude. Ang pagkakataong ito po ay kadalasang ibinibigay sa mag-aaral na may pinakamataas na nakamit sa akademiko. But, I stand here not to represent myself alone, but to represent all of us. Because no achievement is ever accomplished alone. Let me take you through the journey that shaped who I am today. First and foremost, I would like to thank God because without His guidance and blessings, I would be not here today. Thank you to Grade 7 Resilience and Ma'am Lesolin Lamago. Thank you for building the foundation of who I am, not just a student, but as a person. I am also grateful to Ma'am Ami Balad and Grade 8 Diamond. Thank you for teaching me humility. You showed me that strength is not about pride, but about growing with grace. To my Grade 9 Joy, one of the most memorable chapters of my life. This year was the year of competitions, victories, and unforgettable memories. It was the year that taught me how to lead, how to communicate with different people, and how to understand others, even when they are different from me. Mom Harley, thank you for being more than a teacher. You become someone I could lean on, someone who listened, appreciate it the most. Thank you for believing in my abilities, even during the times when I struggled to believe in myself. That belief gave me the courage to keep going. And of course, to my grade 10 leader, this year taught me one of the most important lessons in life. It's okay to lose. Not every moment will be a victory, and not every day will be easy. But in those moments, we grow stronger, wiser, and more understanding. To our advisor, Ma'am Julie. Ma'am, we know that you always remind us and correct us, but I never saw it as anger. I saw it as care because only someone who truly wants us to grow would take the time to guide us. You reminded us that we are already grade 10 students, young people who are about to face bigger responsibility. And because of that, we learn discipline, maturity, and strength. Thank you, Mom, for believing that we can become better. A special thank you to Ma'am Rona, our substitute teacher during the third quarter. Even in such a short time, your words made a big impact. Every reminder that I was capable and enough helped me believe in myself a little more. And sometimes, that's exactly what a student needs. I also want to thank my journalism coach, Ma'am Mary Jane A. Lorenzo. Thank you for guiding me as a science and technology writer for 3 years and counting. You taught me how to write with accuracy, think critically, and value truth in every piece I create. Because of you, I learned that writing is not just about words, but about responsibility. Thank you for shaping me into the writer I am today. To my every subject teachers from grade 7 to grade 10, even if I may not be able to mention each of you one by one, please know that every lesson you taught, every correction you made, and every encouragement you gave become part of who I am today. You did not only teach academics, you shaped minds, built confidence, and inspired dreams. You saw potential in us, even when we're still trying to find it in ourselves. For your patience, your dedication, and your unwavering commitment to guide us, maraming salamat po. And now, I would like to end by thanking the people who become my strength behind the scenes. To my daddy and mom, thank you for your endless sacrifices. I know that many people may not see the hard work that you do every day, but I have. I have witnessed it, and I carry that gratitude in my heart. The early mornings when you wake up, while the world is still asleep. The moments when you leave the house before sunrise, just to buy paninda. And sa araw mo. Ginagawa niya lahat ng iyon para sa akin, para sa amin. Every drop of sweat, every early morning, every Sunday. All of it was for my future.
Hinawi nila si ate mo.
Habang abala ako sa pagtupad ng aking mga pangarap, kayo naman ang tahimik na bumubuo nito para sa akin. Habang ako ay nag-aaral, mas lalo kayo nagsusumikap. Sa likod na lahat, sinisigurado na meron lahat ng kailangan ko. Upang magpatuloy. May mga araw na napagod ako, pero napagtanto ko, mas pagod kayo. Ngunit hindi kayo huminto. Hindi kayo nagreklamo, hindi kayo sumuko. Dahil sa inyo, natutunan ko na ang pagmamahal ay hindi laging sinasabi. Minsan, ang pagmamahal ay ang maagang pagising. Minsan, ang pagmamahal ay ang pagpapatuloy kahit pagod na. salamat po. To my sister, Ate Melissa and Ate Cherita. Ate Melissa, thank you for always helping me with my projects, especially during the times when I felt I could not do it anymore. You reminded me that I was never alone in my struggles. To Ate Cherita, thank you for always being there whenever I felt the world was against me. Kahit minsan, parang ikaw ang kaaway. Of course, my otso, Adrian, Artea, Samantha, Russell,
Wow! Kasama si Russell!
Alam ko hinihintay nyo to. Thank you for always believing, for always being by my side, and constantly reminding me that I am capable of more than I think. You believe in me, even during the times when I doubted myself. To my best friend, you know yourself. Thank you for believing in my abilities, even